in on the carnage. And their bodies have decomposed already, unfortunately. Now this factory, unfortunately, I don't know. And this factory is not going to have vision of the rest of this army, so it actually doesn't really serve much purpose except for not dying right there. But it is in a good position to be able to scout to see what's going on. He might be able to see
smoking. Maybe they're having like a barbecue or something. The factory that's flying about.
Want to be invited to my next barbecue? That's what Firebat said from Brood War. Firebat, which was the it was basically the mix between the the Hellion was like a mix between the Vulture and the Firebat.
I'm sure our viewers
it is in the single player. I forgot about that.
About what Firebats are.
I do like how they incorporated Brood War units.
They're like Marauders with giant flamethrowers on them.
Yeah, they were just Marine sized in Brood War, I will say.
So they're much cooler now.
Yeah, they're much cooler now.
Not as cool as an Archon,
especially because they can get the armor upgrade, the +2 armor. That upgrade's sick.
We're putting in some more Zealots. He is researching Storm. I like seeing that again last time. Yep. The last 2 games actually he's used a great effect.
We've seen MC go very, very Templar heavy these games. He's got a Templar Archive and a Twilight Council almost every game.
Almost every game we've seen.
And he hasn't gone Colossus.
Similar build. And, well, I guess MC's moved. He's changed his builds around. Both players have a little bit, but. Yeah.
Nice job. Able to catch these Blink Stalkers bouncing around. Yeah. Great job from Puma there. He's also sending, it looks like he's dividing his forces just a little bit, looking for pylons to see if there's any hiding around. Don't appear to be any right now. And Storm did just finish, and it looks like that's going to trigger MC to move out. He does have, what does he have, 3 Templar, which isn't the most in the world, but if he keeps them separated, he should be able to get a couple of good storms off, which is going to be enough
to... that's all you need,
Yep, that's all you need. Look at those ghost numbers, though. He's got 6 ghosts. The Templar barely have enough energy to feed back all of those if none of them are taking out, much less.
Yeah, I just worry here for MC, just given how good Puma's EMPs have been.
Yeah, Puma's EMPs, which was absolutely stellar. Looks like MC is just going to take the watchtower and go ahead and back off
JK, guys, nothing's going to happen. We're like gearing up for this.
There's like this huge, we had this huge anticipation.
That poor Zealot, lonely Zealot.
Shot in the head by a ghost sniper. Nice job of the ghost. He deserves a medal.
And
MC's army's caught out of position.
And a huge EMP goes off.
Nice storm. However, the storm is not far enough back. It looks like Puma was able to get behind it. Unfortunately, we do have more Zealots.
Still split that army.
He needs to be a lot more careful with his forces there.
No force fields to divide up. This is going to be. Wow, he actually is able to.
Unfortunately, the Archons are dealing a lot of damage. The splash damage being very effective against his forces. He's going to have to restim again, with dealing even more damage. He does have a lot of medevacs, which are healing his units quickly, and it looks like Puma is going to maybe barely come ahead on this engagement.
Yes, barely.
Which is really all the Terran needs to be able to push in and deal a lot of damage to the Protoss player.
Yeah, especially those medevacs healing over. That's way too many medevacs to deal with.
But these units, we do not have Storm mana yet. No. He's going to probably go for a feedback on the medevacs, or possibly...
There we go, right there. 2 feedbacks on the ghosts. Go off, and those are...
Nice job. You will take out those ghosts. Very important. Nice storm! Right in the middle of the
exactly what he needed. Perfect. Oh my
double
God.
Storm.
What a storm.
Look at those medevacs all taken out from the storms. That means that there's nothing to heal the weakened units behind them, which means that the stimmed units are going to remain hurt.
And it Puma thought he had him.
Yeah, I think Puma thought he was going to have him. He did not have him in that game. The units got a lot weakened, although that's a lot of Marauders left. They're going to be able to deal a lot of damage to these Blink Stalkers. However, because they are Blink Stalkers, of course, they're able to blink on out of there and escape. But that means MC was able to survive. The supply counts are almost entirely identical, so that was almost entirely equal trade.
Crazy trade, Milkrat.
Yeah,
that was insane. What a time by MC. I thought the game was over right there. I thought it was gonna push in and it was all gonna be solid.
I thought it was over too. That was just ridiculous. I was like, oh wow, that's a lot of Marines and Marauders. That's a lot of medevacs. But then that perfect storm. The perfect storm was just able to go through and defeat it.
MC showing us why he's been in Code S and why he has such a crazy win rate.
Yeah, which of course is what he tells Puma after every game he loses. He's like, oh yeah, well at least I qualified for the GSL.
And not just Code A, Code S.
Code S, and I've won it too.
Multiple times.
Maybe Puma will have his day one time.
Sure.
Looks like we have a couple of Marauders moving through up here, but nice blink micro, able to blink away as the shots were fired, able to dodge those Marauder shots, and now this unit is going to be able to regroup with the rest of his forces.
And those Zealots showing us they can be quite a force, once they get that charge finished.
Yes, indeed. Now he doesn't have any Archons anymore, but he does still have 3 Templars. We just saw a couple of storms can easily change a battle. Do we see, what is this? Oh, big drop over here, able to take out the third.
Oh, we missed that one.
Yeah, missed that one. Sorry for following the rest of the army. Unfortunately, Puma did move in, was able to deal a lot of economic damage. This is probably going to trigger... Oh, no. MC actually does have a third. Meanwhile, Puma actually has been a little slow in taking his fourth. So MC did have a third, which turned into a fourth, and this medevac, I think, is going to get taken out pretty clearly.
A lot of minerals, too, so... Oh, man, that drop is going to get sniped.
That's a lot of resources tied up in that drop that he just lost. More than made up for the fact that he sniped a Nexus, but he is still a Nexus down because his command center was, of course, forced to cancel by MC's forces, which is a great job on the part of MC.
This is an insane game. I'm like having trouble just comprehending it at the moment. There's just so much going on.
We also see MC's stalkers moving out. They're trying to maintain a kind of area. I'm not sure if they're looking for drops right now. That's very possible that's what they're going for. These drops, of course, going the very safe route. Puma wants to make sure he doesn't lose any more forces. There's a lot of supply tied up in that. He's already down on supply. He doesn't know that, but he could possibly guess it right now as well.
I'm sure MC just about ready to max out. Puma's still trailing by about 30.
We do have weapons.
Medevacs. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, yeah, you're right. One's going to take that super, super safe route. So patient with his drops.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking the safe route. He knows that Blink Stalkers are moving around, and MC is going to be smart with those. Meanwhile, we do see that Weapons 3 did just finish for Puma. Unfortunately, I don't think he has any armor upgrades. No, he has 2 armor upgrades.
You meant for MC, right?
For Puma. Puma doesn't have... I didn't think Puma had any armor upgrades.
Oh, you said his weapon... Never mind. It's okay.
But his weapons upgrades did just reach 3, so he's at 3-2 right now. And MC is taking 2 more expansions. This game is quickly getting out of hand. For Puma, Puma's going to have to move in and deal a lot of damage with this attack. If he doesn't, he's not able to take out a couple expansions here. He's going to fall very far behind economically. Nice snipe with the ghosts. Able to snipe one of them. Nice feedbacks, though. Able to feedback a couple of the ghosts. And nice. Only 1 MP goes off. Only 1 EMP goes off.
Those hungry zealots are at it again.
And those zealots are dealing a lot of damage, tanking a lot of damage as well. And a couple of immortals that MC decided to get in the back are actually dealing a lot of damage to the marauders as well.
Marauders.
Able to be taken out, however, and MC was able to withdraw with the rest of his stalkers. There's a medevac there.
A free medevac. a little Christmas gift.
So nice of him to give him a Christmas gift. It's not even Christmas.
I know, it's so nice.
Looks like another drops are coming. We didn't miss this drop, did we?
I think we did, actually. I'm pretty sure there was a drop that happened up there.
There was a drop up there, but it looks like it was cleaned up without too much trouble. Wasn't able to snipe the Nexus or anything. Meanwhile, looks like Puma was able to secure his 4th base. Meanwhile, though, MC does in fact have a 6th or a 5th base rather, so he's up 1 base still, and his bases have been saturated for quite some time, so he is far ahead economically.
Yes, he is. He's moving out here. A little chase in the mid-map still happening, just back and forth, back and forth. MC does know about Puma's latest expansion. And about his drop right here. And about that drop. MC's all over the place. He's
that's a free kill.
Snipe, and that one's about dead. Those cannons, it's going to make that drop a little...
Oh, feedback. Feedback. Oh, taking it out. That's a huge drop in supply. Look at the difference in supply right now. It is 200, 200 to 118. That is an increase of 80. There is very...
and that Eastern expansion is going to get taken out too soon, looks like.
Yep, and MC has full, he is... absolute full map control. He has 1 additional expansion. He can easily take out this expansion or possibly this expansion as well.
We look like we may be heading to a Game 7 here.
It looks like we'll be moving to a Game 7. Going to be very epic.
Puma's got to be kicking himself going up by the 3-1 and then
now evening it up in this game. He's definitely going to want to try to bring his A game in the final game. Looks like Puma is going to move out for 1 final game. These Zealots are going to be able to lock down this expansion, but is there going to be a big engagement down here? Looks like
MC's ready for it, and there's just a small group.
MC's army is just so much bigger than Puma's, though. I mean, the EMPs are going to go off, but it's just not going to matter. Look at all those Zealots and all those storms that are going to go off. There's going to be a feedback, which is going to kill the medevac.
And he's second.
Just snipes it anyway. It looks like MC is going to move in. It's not going to matter anyway. This expansion is already locked down. There's no mining going on over there. A lot of those not stalkers.
He's just out of minerals right now. He has, 130 minerals, and it's just not going on.
And MC is just stacking up on those minerals. It doesn't matter how many ghosts he has. This game is over. Nice storm. It's not going to matter, though. Looks like the Planetary Fortress is actually keeping his forces at bay. Not quite sure why Puma hasn't GG'd at this point. I don't think there's any way you're going to come back against any player, much less one of MC's caliber. MC going up with 2 more Nexi, or Nexuses, whichever you prefer.
I think all the Protoss units, plural, should just be I.
Zeli.
Zeli.
Archai. Immortali.
It makes him sound more pompous,
He He is going to go in here. He's going to take out... there is actually a drop here, which has been fairly effective.
That's a good drop.
Nice little drop here. It's not going to matter a whole lot, though. It's 40 supply, 30 supply, 29, 26 supply.
I mean, I got to admire
176.
I like seeing it happen because a lot of players do GG way too soon. But there we go. The GG is out there. And
as long as we're talking about Evil Geniuses players.
I know, right?
Idra tends to GGs too soon.
Against hallucinations. Okay, but anyways, great game 6. We're on to game 7 here. All time 3-3.
Absolutely epic. Let's see if the underdog can pull through or if MC can maintain his awesome title of most incredible player ever. Yes. PGO Milncraft.
slotprogrammingleagues.com. Check it out.
Signing off.